To Newt Gingrich. Newt, why are the Democrats pouring in money to what it seems like a losing cause? Are they desperate?
Well, they're not just desperate. Remember, from their standpoint, all the issues that really matter. Doesn't matter what Biden's doing. They're desperate to guarantee the right to have a tax-paid abortion on the last day of the birth. They're desperate to impose radical values in second and third grade. They're desperate to keep the border open. I mean, it's a very issue-oriented rather than personality-oriented movement. And they look at the Republicans' potential victory, and it scares them because the Republicans, are going to stand for less government, less inflation, controlling the border, locking up criminals, the tragic story we just heard a few minutes ago. I think on the left, there's a sense that this could be the moment they really do start getting defeated as a force in America.
Newt, I've never seen such cynicism. The Democrats are pouring money into what they label as the most extreme candidates on these tickets, whether it's for the governor's race or for Senate races, hoping to get the most extreme candidate out of the primary to go against their maybe underachieving opponent on the left.
Well, look, politics is a tough business. People are allowed to do anything they can to win within the law, and if you figure out that you can help nominate somebody that's easier to beat, that's your right. But it's very dangerous because, in fact, in a lot of these cases, they're going to nominate people who they really deeply dislike, but who are going to win. And they're going to govern based on their values, not based on money from the Democratic Party. So I have a hunch that whether it's Dr. Oz winning in Pennsylvania or J.D. Vance winning in Ohio, there are a whole number of places where people who are really populist and really against socialist big government are going to come out on top this fall. And the left is going to be sitting there thinking, what happened? I mean, how could this have happened?
Mr. Speaker, I see Atlantic Magazine writes Joe Biden should not run again. I see the New York Post last week say Donald Trump should not run again. Do you think it's time for both parties to pick a new leader?
Well, I think they're in a different position. I mean, every week that goes by, Donald Trump's presidency looks better. Look at his inflation rate. Look at the price of gasoline when Trump was president. People find, I think, his personality too aggressive and at times too annoying. But his policies certainly had turned America around. In Biden's case, he doesn't just fall off his bicycle. He takes the country with him. And you look at Biden's inflation record, which is presently going to be worse than Jimmy Carter. You look at Biden's open door policy in the southern border. You look at Biden's allies releasing murderers. There are a lot of reasons why the country on policy grounds would favor Trump over Biden. And the latest poll, I think it was like 6 or 8 points.
Yeah, they do head-to-head. It is a Trump win, despite these January 6th hearings that are going on right now that only 9% of the public said they're paying a lot of attention to. 9%. Well,
remember, those aren't really hearings. Those are Stalinist show trials, and the people who are running them are Stalinists.
Right.
They want to impose on the rest of us their version of reality. They don't want to have a real hearing.
And the thing is, it would work to their advantage to have a real counter-argument. People realize it's an infomercial, and they start tuning out and become partisan again. Thanks, Mr. Speaker. Look forward to your book.
Thank you.